Hello everyone and welcome back. I know in the last episode we made a restore video, but I did a little bit of wandering around the harbour and I actually remember what we had to do. Unfortunately we have to do it early in the morning. So what I did do to waste some time is I brought a load of new toys. We've actually completed the Sonic collection. You'll see that our money has taken a batter and we're down to 75,000 yen. Well, 7,500 yen actually, which isn't a lot of yen, but that doesn't matter. We have the Knights one, which is interesting. Actually, hang on a minute. That means we haven't completed the Sonic collection. If we have only got Knights 1, we also have Sonic 1. We have Sonic 2. We have Tails, rather. Now, I thought there was a Tails 1 and a Tails 2, but apparently not. Same with Knuckles. Only one model of Knuckles. There's one Bark. Don't know who the hell Bark is. These are apparently from the Sonic's fighting game that came out in the arcade. Never played it. We have Bean. We have 6 Bean. 3 Fang. And we have Amy. 2 of Amy. Amy looks really weird there. Really weird. This chap, who I have no idea where he's from. We have Eggman, who is actually a very rare drop. I got him quite easily, luckily. And that's pretty much it. Although, looking at that, we do need to get a Knights 2, I assume. But we can handle that another time. Anywho. Let's hit the hay. And then when we wake up, we can go straight to the harbour. Yeah, god damn it, I can't believe that. Night. Hang on. Looking at my notes here, Sonic. So Sonic 1 and 2, Knuckles. Oh, it looks like Knights doesn't come from that machine. Okay, so maybe we did complete the machine. Cool. Right, a clue. To the northeast, near the sea, there is a lucky person. Now, that is a very cryptic bit of information there, as I'm sure you'll agree, because the guy we're about to go speak to, I wouldn't have thought he was lucky. Maybe there's some storyline that we've missed that indicates the fact of him being lucky. I don't know. But anyway, let's head into town and see what we can find. Now, this is the event that I knew we had to do this. But I thought there might be another way around it as well, like a different optional path, because in this game there's loads of optional paths. There's usually, not always, usually a couple of ways of finding out the information, but apparently at this particular time, to get the job, we have to go chat with this fellow. So let's charge through town. It's interesting that we don't actually get a decision, well, an option, a decision. Damn it, English is so hard. We can't just quick travel to the harbour. I actually thought you could. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Everyone's getting into the Christmas spirit around here. There's even a couple of Christmas trees around. Hey, Santa. I actually think there's a couple of Santas around here later on in the game, which is quite interesting. Also, if you stay around quite late, I think there's a drunken Santa. Ah, we've just missed. Hang on, what is it? Saturday? It should be a Saturday. It is Saturday. That means everything's going to be different. Okay, so they're they're 1:15 on Saturdays. That's kind of convenient because we haven't just missed the bus. So yeah, our little toy collection is coming along quite nicely. Now we still literally have a fraction. Oh, we got all of the dice. We need Super Ball 1. But apart from that, we're looking pretty good actually. Ah, we also have 2 of the heavy bombs. We need 1. These heavy bombs are weird. Not sure what game they're from. Oh shit. Don't want to miss the bus. Hurry, get on that thing. To the bus stop, please, at the harbour. And we're going to get a job. Now, I am going to try to cheese this. so we can get another couple of days of work. just because it's going to be hard getting a lot of the toys. Now, we're probably definitely not going to get a whole collection, but I do want to get as many toys as possible. Now, because the toys are completely 100% random, there's no way of influencing your chances. The only thing you need is lots of money, so you can have multiple chances of winning the toys. Now, I kind of find that is something that lets this game down a little bit, how hard it is to get these toys, because money in this game is very limited. Very limited. Shenmue 2, not so much. Money isn't, from what I remember, money's not super easy to get in Shenmue 2. But there's plenty of opportunity. Now, I've only played Shenmue 2 twice, off the top of my head. But that's okay. I'm sure we can figure it out. I'm not too worried about money in Shenmue 2, because there's no way of continuing the game on. As at least the Dreamcast version anyway. I'm not going to be going for any mass amounts of toys or anything like that. But because we can carry this over, and because getting the toys does actually give you tangible benefits in the second game, it's worth it. Alright, let's follow number 8. Hopefully he's going to warehouse 14. We need to go to, I can't remember if it's warehouse 14 or warehouse 18. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Right. Now, I've got to try and remember where warehouse 14 is. Alright, so that's to 17 and 1. Now, you need to know this harbour layout pretty well if you want to do well at the forklift job minigame. Because, there's warehouse 18. There's no one in here. All I know, I'm sure you have to do it in the morning. I hope this isn't going to be another day of us wandering around and the event that needs to trigger isn't going to trigger. That would kind of be a load of old arse. But Shenmue can be like that. There are a couple of events that we should have got that haven't triggered, some optional scenes. These are scenes that when I was playing off camera to forward the time have triggered. But when I've reset the game and thought, oh, that scene's going to happen, I'll start recording, they haven't triggered, even though we've done exactly the same stuff. So it is kind of awkward at times. I don't think we can go through there.
Hey, you!
Yeah, Master Chen's not going to listen to us.
I need to meet Master Chen. What's your name? Ryo Hazuki.
Ryo.
As far as I know, Master Chen is not expecting you.
He is not.
I'm afraid I can't let you in.
What a dick. Well, that's okay. I didn't think we could go through there. But where's warehouse 18 then? Let's go check one of these maps. Have you noticed that those two girls are just nattering away? They like literally natter away all day, and if you try to talk to them, they say something about them being busy at work. But all they do is chat. Right, okay, so if it's not warehouse 18, I'm pretty sure it's warehouse 14. So let's go look for warehouse 14. Look at that crazy number 8 just blazing a trail across the harbour, out of care in the world. Suppose this was back in a time where you didn't need rules, regulations, health and safety, all that shite. When I was an engineer, I had to be trained. Now, I'm not even making this up. I might have said this before. But I had to be trained in the use of a stepladder. Absolutely true. I've got a certificate for it and everything. Ridiculous. And that certificate is so important to me, I couldn't even begin to tell you where it was. I think there's like 3 or 4 of us, and we all had to go into this part of the warehouse where some bloke took out a stepladder, literally showed us how to use it for like 5 minutes, waffled on about the dangers of said stepladder, like coming down with an extreme case of the tards and slipping off, and don't operate don't operate the machinery or the piece of equipment, he said, under the influence, yada yada yada. Then we signed a bit of paper. Here we go. This is what we've been looking for. Hey, buddy.
Yo, dude. Oh, you.
Seem a bit blue, my man? Got a problem? Then I'm your man!
Oh, really?
I know everything about this here harbor!
Oh, yeah?
Whatever it is, just ask!
Is that right?
I want a job here. What should I do?
So wanna be a sailor, hey? That's cool, man! Personally, it ain't for me. I get seasick.
What a bad
You know.
end.
Whoa, wait, hold up! I'll help you, man! I just happen to know a number of foremen in charge of cargo!
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, anything for you, bro?
Can you ask?
Ooh, well...
What is he doing?
Okay, meet me at noon tomorrow, in front of the big blue door of warehouse number 1.
Now we're getting somewhere.
12 noon, warehouse number 1, in front of the big blue door.
Alrighty.
Right on, bro. See ya.
I do. That was easy. There we go. Sweet. Goro says here, find a job for me tomorrow noon at warehouse number 1 at the blue door. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do until tomorrow at noon. I guess we could explore the harbour for a little bit. So anyway, if anyone needs any information on the use of a stepladder, I'm fully qualified and trained. Ugh, what a thing to put on your CV. Right, now... this is where the Mad Angels chill out, I'm sure, after the night. Or after dark. Right, there's nothing we can really do now. I mean, I guess we could go buy some more capsule toys. The only problem with that is... we are kind of running out of money. So what time are we on? We're only on 12 minutes. Let's think about this. I guess we could... I guess we could go and see if we can find Mark, see if he has anything for us. Now, this lady here should give us a job, but she hasn't yet. I actually thought it was going to happen a lot later. I think it doesn't happen until about 6 o'clock. She gives you a delivery of food to take somewhere. And you get like an hour to deliver it. I think you actually have to deliver it to Master Chen's place. Might be wrong though.
Sorry, man. I'm in a rush.
Still just looking out, eh? That Navy ship over there. I do like that. That looks cool. Not a lot here, to be honest. Hard to think, actually, how like amazingly next gen this game looked when it came out. This game was insane. But yeah, that was the best part of 20 years ago now. Jeez, how time flies. I guess we could go and have a couple of games of darts. Oh, let's see what Tom says. Hey Tom, hey, there's Honey Sand too.
Tom.
Hi.
Hello.
Looking good.
I'm always chilling.
He's just gonna
if you ever
waffle
need
on.
help, just ask me, okay?
Thanks.
Tom, you're the last person in the world we'd ask if we needed help. We know how good your help is. I suppose what we could do is set up a meeting with Master Chen to read the scroll. I'm not sure if he's gonna even listen to us now. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go back. Let's go back into town. Now, when I got this, my current job, we actually had to be trained how to use pump trucks as well, which, again, is just ridiculous. I mean, pretty much. Oh, hello. There's actually a phone box here. I guess we could use that. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. It's all common sense. Basic common sense. If you're that bloody retarded, that you need training on a machine like that, grab handle and pull basically, then you probably shouldn't be near the machinery anyway. Right, let's give old Chen a ring, shall we? See if we can organise a meeting. Now the reason is there's something we need from him. We need to translate that mysterious scroll. Now it's not super important, but it is a nice bit of flavour, I believe. But I think he's kind of a bit pissed off with us. 5, 6, and 4, 7. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, buddy.
Hello?
Father's heaven.
Here we go. Father's heaven. 9 dragons.
9 dragons.
Mother's earth.
Comrades.
Comrades.
Warehouse number 8.
Master
Yes.
Chen, please.
Excuse me, but you are...
My name is Hazuki.
Just a moment. What is it?
Yeah. I must consult Master Chen. Arrange us a meeting.
Father's not around.
Well, could you meet me? I need to talk.
Tell him if you must.
Oh, okay. That was easy. I thought he was going to give us some bullshit then. Okay, fair dues. Now, let us head to I can't remember what it's called now. Guiyang or something. These names don't stick in my mind. That's not me being ignorant, it's just dyslexia. It's a terrible thing. I'm terrible with names. Really bad with names. Fantastic at faces. I can recognise just about anybody that I've seen. Even if I've only seen them for a quick second. But names, Jesus, I'm really bad.
I need to go to warehouse number 8. I have an appointment with Master Chen.
What's
Yeah,
your
we
name?
do.
Ryo Hazuki.
I've been expecting you, sir.
I'm sure you
Please,
have.
Go on in.
Thank you. Now I'm hoping he can actually translate the scroll. I thought you needed Master Chen, but I might be wrong. Okay, cool. Now, where is warehouse number 8? Down here, I think. Nope, that's number 9. So is number 8 behind or in front? That's number 2. Must be in front. Crazy layouts. There we go. Good old number 8. I wonder if we can tell him how we handed Chai's ass to him. Now, I wonder if Master Chen's actually going to be here. Or whether he was just genuinely is out.
What is it?
Ah, here we go.
A Chinese martial arts scroll. The stab armor is a palm blow that utilizes the body's power.
There we go.
Take 1 step forward and 2 steps back, and then tense your limbs. The resulting impact is capable of penetrating armor.
Damn.
Powerful enough to fell a fierce tiger in 1 hit.
That's
It's
some
a different
move.
style from mine, so it's not clear. But if you remember what I read while practicing, perhaps you could master it.
Alright.
Really?
I have
Really?
work to do.
Thanks.
Right.
Sorry to bother you.
So the best thing we can do now is see if we can ring him up again and get him to translate the other scroll we have, which, like I say, is no use in this game whatsoever. It has something to do with Shenmue 2. I'm sure it does. Possibly it's one of these little sideline things that you don't have to inquire. Like, you know, like one of these optional questy type bits. Because you can quite easily get to Shenmue 2 without actually finding the bloody thing. So, yeah, hopefully somewhere we'll go to in the second game might give us a little bit of flavour. Now, off the top of my head, I did play the Xbox 360 version, the Xbox version, I should say. And I can't remember if you have the scroll on you in that version. Not really sure. Right, let's give old Chenny Boy another ring. It's literally 10 bloody yen for a phone call. That's a lot cheaper. For some reason I thought it was like 100 yen. It's basically free. Alright, here comes number 8. 61. There we go. Why couldn't we have a digital clock? Oh no, 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 abort, abort, abort. There we go. What was it? 6156. And Mr. 47. There we go. Right, hopefully we can see him twice in one day. So we're going to have problems otherwise.
Hello?
Father's heaven.
9 dragons.
9 dragons.
Mother's earth.
Comrades.
Comrades.
Warehouse number 8.
Master Chen, please.
Excuse me, but you are...
My name is Hazuki.
Just a moment. What is it?
Yeah. I must consult Master Chen. Arrange us a meeting.
Father's not around.
Well, could you meet me? I need to talk.
Come if you must.
I love that. Come if you must. I've told you I'm busy. Better not be another damn move scroll. Right, okay. That was surprisingly easy, actually. For some reason I had it in my head that you could only meet him once a day. I'm kind of glad we could, otherwise we would have had a whole load of nothing to do today. But that's good. Now I can't actually remember what this poem says. I have had it translated a couple of times. But I can't really remember what it was. I thought it was a move scroll, but I know it's not a move scroll.
Hey, wait!
I'm sure
Excuse
it's a
me,
riddle or a poem.
I need to meet Master Chen.
What's your name?
Ryo Hazuki.
I've been expecting you, sir.
Thank you.
Please, go on in.
It's more like it. Some service around here. Alright, buddy. Let's try this one for size. Now. Go straight on down. Take a right. And that's warehouse number 10. I don't know if you... I assume you can actually go into all these warehouses. Don't know if there's anything in there to actually have a look at, but haven't really done any hardcore exploring of this game for many, many years. I'm actually quite looking forward to this, refreshing my old memory.
Can I ask you something? What is it? Could you translate this for me? A scroll, and it's in Chinese.
Yep.
Oh, fierce tiger, thou art ruler of the forest, the bravest of character. As tranquil as the most majestic of mountains, as swift as a bolt of lightning, as violent as an earthquake jolting the great earth. Show no mercy, with twin fangs strike, and rush up Moon Mountain. Striking fear in all, nary a soul challenge thee. It's a secret poetry.
Secret?
To maintain secrecy, the technique is written in poetry form. Only one who's received the master's verbal instruction can understand its meaning.
Why did my father have it?
No idea. But I'd assume if he had the scroll, then he received instruction from the original master.
Interesting.
My father?
I'd hold on to this. Perhaps someday you will meet the master who wrote this.
Ooh, foreboding.
Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
See, there's so many little cool bits like that. Just trying to imagine what the original story would have been if it had continued on the Dreamcast as a yearly series. Would have been insane. It's something that I've often thought about, actually. But I guess we will never really know. What I'm going to do, I'm going to head back into town. Nothing more we can do today. Not around here, anyway. But yeah, see, Shenmue 3, it's not going to have the scope and the budget that these games had. And I'm kind of concerned that it's going to be a cut-down game. And I really do think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be very good. But it's obviously not going to be what as large and as grand in scope as Shenmue 3 was meant to be. Which is interesting. And it's kind of sad at the same time because we're never really going to know what Shenmue 3 was meant to be. The only way we would have got the Shenmue that we really wanted is apparently if we hit the 11 million mark on the Kickstarter. Now, the 11 million mark was never going to happen. We all knew it. We did very well. What was it, 6.3 million we raised? Which is fantastic. But 6.3 million isn't a lot to create a game with the grand scope of Shenmue. Now, I know they don't have to pay for marketing. Sony's taking care of that. And they don't have to pay for porting it to the PS4 because Sony's taking care of that as well. Sony's making the PS4 port. So all they have to do is create the game for the PC, which is a very cheap platform to program for and create games for. They're using Unreal, so again, unlike Shenmue 1 and 2, they're not creating a brand new engine, new technology, because it's already there. Unreal 4 is a very powerful free engine. So, I don't know, although the budget is much, much smaller than the original games, they don't have half of the expenses that the original games had. Now, a lot of people seem to still be under the illusion that Shenmue 1 cost, was it 72 million or something to make? Some craziness like that. But that's not the case. That's actually been proven false. It actually cost, I think it was around 47 million to make. That's still a lot of money. You know, that is a hell of a lot of money. But also, that wasn't for Shenmue 1. That was for Shenmue 1 and 2. So, okay, yeah. About, I don't know, 23.5 million per game. Still a lot more money than we've raised between us. But, again, that was with marketing on top and inventing the new technology, the new engines. And on top of all of that, that was creating the game for the Sega Saturn, because remember, this was going to be a Saturn game. Now, what's interesting, if you look at some Sega Saturn footage, there are some scenes from the Sega Saturn version that were in Shenmue 2. So we don't really know how far into development it was. Maybe Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2 were heavily into development on Sega Saturn before that was scrapped and then ported to the Dreamcast. So not only was that $47 million for both games, that was technically almost for 4 games if you think about it. There's the development of the Sega Saturn version, the Dreamcast development, all the new engine, all the new technology. So when you think about it like that, 6.3 million. Now, I know, you have to think of inflation and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, it would still cost more. Like, you know, 43 million back then, you know, in today's money would probably be a lot more. But it doesn't... I don't think it's unreasonable for 6.3 million to make a very impressive game. I think a lot of people saying it's not possible, you know, to have that kind of small amount of money and to create a game with this kind of scope. but I think it is possible. It's not obviously going to be as grand as if someone pumped 40 million into it. I mean, that obviously, we know that. What I'm hoping they're going to do is I'm hoping they're going to open up PayPal donations to support Shenmue, because I will drop more money into this project. I wish I could have. I was very annoyed at the Kickstarter, actually, because it came out of nowhere, for one. And on top of that, we only had a month. If we had had like 2 months, or maybe even 3 months to save up for it, a lot of people would have put a lot more money into the game. And also, if we had a bit of warning, like if I knew that the Shenmue Kickstarter was coming out, I would have put a lot more money into it. I would have saved. I would have got one of the higher tier packages. Now, I wouldn't have been able to put stupid money into the game, because I'm not exactly rich. But I would have put a lot more than the $60 that I put into it. I probably maybe would have stretched to $200 if I had like a couple of months to save up for it, something like that. But I don't know. We're just going to have to see where it goes. But anyway, enough of that ramble. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to save it here. And when we come back, I guess we're going to go see our buddy and hopefully get a job. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.